What's up guys? Laura Alvarado here, back with another speed training, and today I'm going to teach you how to sell more personal and small group training. I'm going to teach you how to sell bigger packages, generating more upfront cash, and how to raise your prices while at the same time getting more yeses. So let's dive right in and get started. The first thing you need to understand is when you sell programs, you get objections. When you sell a result, you have very few objections. Okay, so programs equal objections. Most of the time when I see gym owners try and sell a mid-ticket program such as a personal training package, they're like, well, we have our 6-week program, or well, we have this, right? And when you have a program, you can get lots of different objections. It's too long or it's too short. I'm not available. I'm going to be on vacation during some weeks. I'm worried the program's going to be too hard or too easy, right? Workouts might not fit my schedule. This comes with stuff that I don't need. Do you have a program that just does this? I'm worried I'm not going to like the meal plan. Like, we've all heard a zillion different objections, which is why you want to sell a customized result. They're choosing how many times a week they want to work out. They're choosing when they want to work out. They're choosing how aggressive they want to go with the meal plan. They're making all of the decisions. When they customize their own program and you sell a result, you basically eliminate all objections. So what does that process look like? The first thing that you need to do is to build rapport. Let me move this bubble out of your way. We all know that you need to build rapport when you're selling. That's super, super simple. So connect and care, build some rapport. Number two, you're going to let the prospect customize their program. So you're going to ask them questions. How fast or how slow do you want to go? How many days per week can you commit to working out with your schedule? How aggressive do you want to be with the meal plan? Do you want to get results as fast as possible, or do you want to incorporate some wine, right? So you're going to let them customize the program. Then you're going to break it all down. Hey, based on the program that you customize, based on the information that you're telling me where you want to go and how you want to do it, here's what it's going to look like. Then to just put the icing on the cake, we're going to offer an insane guarantee. So I recommend that you guarantee, hey, with this program, you're going to lose X amount of weight by this date. If you don't, I'll train you for free or train you for a month or whatever it is until you do. Now, if you're going to offer a guarantee like this, it is very, very important that you make it clear in the contract what it is they need to do to be eligible. So you know if somebody works out with you 3 times a week and never misses. You know if somebody logs their food every day and never misses. They're 80% compliant with the meal plan. They respond to all your accountability. Like, whatever it is, they're going to get to their goal. So you don't have to offer a guarantee that is around a specific fat loss. You could offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, a love it or leave it. There are many different options, but you need to have some sort of guarantee. And then obviously you're going to go for the close. So I've created a super simple template that you can use for this section. Step number 2, customize program. So let me pull that up for you. Okay, and this is my calculator. So let me move my face bubble so you can see me. There we go. All right, so let me show you exactly how to use this. If you'd like a copy of it, just hit the button down below. It will open up Facebook Messenger, and the bot me will automatically send you this template. And then if you have any questions on how to use it, you can just hit reply. And when I'm online next, I will reply to your questions. So the first thing you're gonna do is go to the data page. And you want to make sure that this pricing fits your pricing. So you're going to change these cells here that are highlighted. So for small group training, how much do you charge for 4 times a week or 16 sessions a month? And then how much do you charge for personal training for 4 times a week or 16 sessions a month? So you're just going to go ahead and change these prices right here. It's very important. This calculator has so many formulas that you only change these cells right here, okay? So the next thing we're gonna do when we have a new client is we're gonna go to File and make a copy, okay? Now what you're gonna do is name this your client name. So we're just gonna call this Jane Doe. And I like to put the date, 4/28. 21, 22. Make a copy. All right, so now we're going to put in the name. Sorry, it's going so slow because we're on Loom. So we're just going to change this to Jado. We're going to put our date. Which is 4/22, oops, 21/22. Okay, so now we're gonna put Jane Doe's weight. Let's say she's 190. She wants to get down to 140. This is gonna automatically calculate that she has 50 pounds to lose, okay? So now we're gonna ask her some questions. All right, Jane, do you prefer to work out alone? You want privacy one-on-one with the trainer, or are you really motivated by a group atmosphere? Either one is fine. Just let me know which option you prefer, which makes you the most comfortable. Okay, so let's say she said, you know, I'm motivated by others. Great. Smart choice. Good move. You're always going to validate whatever choice they made. It is the right choice. All right, so now we're going to ask them, listen, how fast do you want to go? So you can see down here, there's very fast, fast, average, slow, and steady. Now, I recommend selecting only 2 options, and here's the reason why. When you have more than 2 options at a time, people get confused and they get fearful that they will make the wrong decision. So it's very important that you only select 2 of these. Now you can always unselect a box and reselect another one, but we only want to showcase 2 options at a time, the A or the B. Again, people will get anxiety, they're making the wrong decision, they'll get overwhelmed when you show them too many options. So it's going to tell you how many weeks it is to the goal right here, and this will automatically calculate for you. You can hide these cells if you want to, but I like to have the information. So let's say Jane says, you know what, I can work out 3 times a week. Great choice. 3 times a week is awesome. Now, let's say you're getting a little bit busier and, you know, 3 times a week is just not working. Let's just look at 2 times a week to see what that would look like. So with 3 times a week, we're going to lose about 1.5 pounds per week. It's going to be 34 weeks to your goal. So I like to do some math here and calculate what time of year is this. Pre-frame their results. Tell them what's going on when they are expected to lose the weight and what they might be doing, how they might be feeling. All right, so Jane, you've got 50 pounds to lose. We're gonna go at a great pace. My goal is to make sure that you lose that weight and keep it off. So it's gonna take about 34 weeks to get to your goal, or about 7 months. So right now it's April, so that's gonna be around the end of the year. So the holidays, you're gonna be able to wear a little black dress for New Year's. Your family's gonna be so impressed with the new year, the new you. You're just gonna be absolutely radiating. Now, again, if it doesn't work within your schedule to come 3 times a week, don't worry. We're still gonna get to your goal. It's just gonna take us a little longer, about 50 weeks. So that'll be springtime next year as things are starting to warm up. You're starting to get out the shorts, the tank tops. Imagine how confident you're gonna feel when you have 50 pounds off. So are both of these options sound pretty good to you? Or which one of these would you prefer? Like, you can start asking some questions. Do you have anything coming up? Do you have any trips planned next year? What's going on in the holidays? So again, ask them some questions here and really dive in deep. Okay, so now you're gonna ask, now, do you prefer the biggest discount, or do you prefer smaller monthly payments? Okay, so you're gonna say, let's say she says, I want the biggest discount. All right, boom, now your price is gonna automatically calculate. Now you can see that the price is very similar. Even though they're taking a lot more weeks to get to the goal, the price is almost similar because they're training less times per week. So in this scenario, I'd say, Jane, listen, the price is almost the same. It just really depends on what's going to work best for your schedule and how fast or slow you want to go. It's completely up to you. Both ways you're going to get to your goal, and it's going to be around the same price point. So can you work out 3 times a week or 2 times a week? Which one of these options is going to be best for you? And then just wait. Let it sink in. Now, Jane Doe might say, whoa, that's too expensive. I don't have $4,000. You're going to say, no problem. You're going to uncheck, I want the biggest discount, and you're going to recheck, I prefer a payment plan. Let's go ahead and break that down into monthly payments. Okay, so which one of these monthly payments is going to work for you? Now, maybe Jane says, well, wait a second, I'm not sure, $500, that's a lot. You can say, listen, Jane, you're still going to get to your goal even if you can only work out with us one time per week. Now, all of a sudden, you have something that's way more affordable. I wouldn't really harp on the fact that it's going to take her about 2 years to get to her goal. But again, we're just showing two different pricing options. So just to recap, you are going to only select two options at a time. So for example, if I select both of these, it's going to show me now 4 prices. So it's very important that only one of these 2 boxes is checked, only one of these 2 boxes is checked, and only 2 of these boxes are checked at a time. Again, they're customizing the program. They're telling you how fast or slow they want to go, how many times per week they're committed to working out. They're telling you if they are motivated by a group. They're telling you if they want to pay all at once. So you're giving them plenty of different options, and this will overcome a lot of objections that you may encounter and allow you to sell bigger ticket programs. Again, you're not selling them a 6-week challenge. You're not selling them something that's cookie cutter. You're saying, hey, you told me you wanted to lose 50 pounds, and this is how we're going to get you there. And the last tip that I gave you, just to recap, is to really make sure that you're pre-framing results. So tell them what their life is going to be like. If somebody has a shorter goal, let's say 170, okay, less to lose, again, these weeks are going to be much closer. And again, the paid in full price is going to be much lower. But you might be surprised. Some people will definitely fork out $4,000, $5,000 in order to get to their goal. They're willing to spend that money on extreme measures such as liposuction, such as gastric bypass surgery, whatever it is. So why not spend it on something the healthy way with you? So I hope this template is helpful for you. I used to write this all out longhand on pieces of paper, but this calculator makes it super, super simple. I will give you some last and final tips for using this. Make sure to write detailed notes. So I like to write notes about anything that they said after the appointment. That way, if you didn't close them and you want to refer back to them later, you can. Also, so that if they do join, you know what their goal was when they first came to you. I always think it's better to give more details than less. And then there's some tips on this page. There's a Loom video overview. Again, always only having 2 prices displaying an A or B option. You can use, I forgot to mention this, the 4 times per week as a price anchor. So if they say 3 times per week and you know they really need 3 times per week because 2 times a week is making their goal go out really way too far, use the 4 times a week as a price anchor, even if you don't offer that, so that the 3 times per week looks less expensive. Use imagery for the time when their goal will be achieved. We already talked about that. Always go for the paid in full option first before breaking down the monthly price, and never discount the price. If someone says it's too expensive, you just select different options until you find a price that works for them. Never discount your services. All right, guys, I hope this sheet is helpful. Again, if you'd like a copy, just hit the button down below and I will send one your way via Facebook Messenger. If you have any questions about how to use this valuable tool or how to sell personal training or small group training, feel free to hit reply and let me know how I can help. All right, I'll see you in the next video with more tips to grow and scale your fitness business.